Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Atira Akmal binti Mariadi. Next is types of vaccination. As we know, there are 4 main types of vaccines that currently in approval or being considered in the Malaysia or in the world. So the first one is whole virus vaccine, which is Sinopharm and Sinovac. These 2 vaccines need 2 doses, which is 2 shots. And how does it works? So the whole virus vaccine uses a weakened or deactivated form of the pathogen that causes COVID-19 to trigger protective immunity to it. Therefore, they cannot infect cells and replicate, but can trigger an immune response. Next, the second one is RNA or mRNA vaccine, which is Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna. These 2 vaccines also need 2 doses or 2 shots. The COVID-19 RNA vaccines consist of mRNA molecules in a lab that code for parts of the SARS-CoV-2 virus, specifically the virus spike protein. mRNA vaccines contain material from the virus that causes COVID-19 that gives our cells instructions for how to make a harmless protein that is unique to the virus. After our cells make copies of the protein, they destroy the genetic material from the vaccines. Our bodies recognize that the protein should not be there and build T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes that will remember how to fight the virus that causes COVID-19 if we are infected in the future. Once injected into the body, the mRNA vaccines instruct the cells to produce antigens, which are then detected by immune cells, triggering a response by the body lymphocytes. Number 3 is non-replicating viral vector, which is AstraZeneca. These vaccines also 2 doses required in a long term of 3 months. These types of vaccines introduces a safe modified version of the virus known as the vector, which is to deliver genetic code for the antigen. In COVID-19 vaccines, the vector is the spike proteins found on the surface of the coronavirus. Vector vaccines contain a modified version of a different virus than the one that causes COVID-19. Inside the shell of the modified virus, there is a material from the virus that causes COVID-19. This is called a viral vector. Next is protein subunit, which is Novavax. Also 2 doses required. The protein subunit vaccine contains purified pieces of a pathogen rather than the whole pathogen to trigger an immune response. It is stored by restricting the immune system to the whole pathogen. The risk of the side effect is minimized. Next one is additional primary shot. This is for people who did not build enough or any protection from their primary vaccine series. This appears to be the case for some immunocompromised people who receive Pfizer, BioNTech, or Moderna COVID-19 vaccines. So what is immunocompromised? Immunocompromise is having a weakened immune system can make you more likely to get severely ill from COVID-19, such as you have been receiving active cancer treatment for tumors or cancer of the blood, receive an organ transplant and are taking medicines to suppress the immune system, or receive a stem cell transplant within the last 2 years, also advanced or untreated HIV infection, and more. You can search on Google and read about it more. Other than that, we have a booster, which is this new to the world that people need to get their booster shot. So booster is for people who build enough protection after completing their primary vaccine series. but then that protection decrease over time. So everyone ages 18 years old and older who is fully vaccinated can get a booster. So if you are 18 years and older, you may choose which COVID-19 vaccines you receive as a booster shot. Some people may prefer the vaccine type that originally you received, and others may prefer to get different booster. So CDC's recommendations now allow for this type of mix and match dosing for booster shots. Thank you. This is spent. I'm gonna give to my friends, which is on left.